It's Ron Reader Digs the Universe. I'm Ron Reader, and this is Ron Reader Digs the Universe. And tonight, God Save the Queen. The Queen is dead. Long live the King. What a proclamation. I've got some very mixed emotions on the occasion of Elizabeth's death. On the one hand, I'm something of an Anglophile, big Downton Abbey fan, love the titles, the pomp, the circumstance, and the clothes. Oh my God, the clothes and the architecture, just all the trappings. And I'm a Shakespeare fan, and like half of all his plays or something are about the monarchy. I love that James Bond Olympics video the Queen made. I dig the British monarchy. But I also dig the Beatles. And I particularly dig John Lennon. Back in June, I did an episode, which I will link in the text box below this YouTube screen, an episode called John Lennon's Nigeria Biafra Thing, wherein I related the tale of how and why the beloved Mop Top returned to the Queen his MBE medal, a sort of a first step toward knighthood in protest of lingering British colonialism. This was in 1969, about 17 years into Elizabeth's reign. John, in his wisdom, came to fully understand that there is moral peril that comes with supporting the crown, because as awesome and dazzling as the monarchy is, it has also murdered and oppressed millions over the centuries, and the miserable legacy of British colonialism continues today. Now, the British monarch plays the role of head of state, which, according to Wikipedia, is the public persona who officially embodies a state in its unity and legitimacy, a lot like our president, albeit shorn of executive power, which for the Brits is vested in the Prime Minister's office. So, while the Windsors have no formal governmental power as the family who we are all to take literally as the nation itself, they wield great influence. So there is deep complicity, there is royal responsibility. Indeed, in 1952, the first year of Elizabeth's reign, the British Empire repressed the Kenyan Mau Mau rebellion in typical bloody fashion. I mean, Africa is a political mess today in many ways because of a decolonization process designed to favor the interest of the colonizers rather than the actual peoples of Africa. Somalia, for instance, is a former British protectorate, for Christ's sakes, which makes the British Crown ultimately responsible for the decades of death and chaos there. Then there's Northern Ireland, Bloody Sunday, 1972, all unfolding under Elizabeth. Enough said. Buckingham Palace banned people of color until the 60s. Racism, Harry and Meghan. In the current era, just not a pretty picture in seemingly endless ways. But you know what this reminds me of? Us, America, the United States, as in, what the fuck do we do with founding fathers like Thomas Jefferson, who wrote sincerely the powerful words, all men are created equal, while at the same time owning slaves, raping some of them, selling his rape babies into slavery? What the fuck are we gonna do about that? Personally, I believe we, as a nation, are fully capable of navigating these treacherous irreconcilable philosophical and cultural waters. I believe it is entirely possible for Americans to honor the good of America while at the same time deeply contemplating, condemning, and eradicating the bad. But there is a great deal of bad that we must first acknowledge if we're ever going to find that balance. Same thing with the Brits and the monarchy. I'm Ron Reeder, and this has been Ron Reeder Digs the Universe. Join me, Ron Reeder, again next week for another episode of Ron Reeder Digs the Universe.